Hello! How are we all doing? It's been a while. A lot of things been going on. That's why I haven't been posting videos for a good while. Started a new job and I just met up with Carlos and away we go. We've arrived. Put up a tarp just to get out of the sun because it's blisteringly hot. Lubing up.
Lube.
And so, as I mentioned in the car about Nita, decided to bring her just for one last outing. Yeah. Also got this solar panel from Aldi. It's the Adventure Ridge solar panel and 40 watt portable solar charger, USB-A, USB-C charge, 5 volt 1 amp, 9 volt 2 amp, power 15 watt, and it's powering my phone at the moment. It's fast charging, and that was on 40 odd % about half an hour ago. It's at 67 now. It's a nice little charging unit. It's not waterproof.
I've cleaned it off.
Yep. Ready to launch? So it's still around about 27 degrees centigrade, but it's come over a bit cloudy. However, it's a nice warm wind, isn't it?
It is. A bit like my bum.
Can hear you from the van in my car. So Karl has come up with a suggestion for when we do Wales this year, and that's to go on the Pontcysylltu aqueduct in a what? Pack raft?
Pack raft.
Which is this. Yeah. Getting it?
Well, the seat isn't inflated.
No. That's how big it is. That's got to be the worst bagpipe ever. You're going to go dizzy. You're already dizzy.
There's a bit more air, but once you get the air in it, you get a big bulb at the back.
So you want me to go along the aqueduct in one of those?
Yeah.
The aqueduct that's got a very tiny piece of metal about 3 or 4 inches at the side of it before a severe drop
To death
in that.
Oh yeah.
So after Nita decided to destroy the foam that I used in the back of the car in one of her little paddies, God rest her little soul, my sister found this. This is from Aldi. It's the Adventure Ridge inflatable car mattress. Sleeps 2 people, car ignition pump included, and this is a size, so it's 120 centimetres across, 100 centimetres at the bottom, and 180 centimetres long. Now I'm 6'2", so 188. Right, so we've got this bag here, which is, I'm assuming, contains the pump. Yes, it does. Oh, and a connector. Next weight it can take.
It says here BFB, big fat bastard, so you're alright.
Does it actually give a...
Yeah, it gives a weight, mate. 140 kilos, so you're safe. 308 pounds.
Oh yeah, I'm well under that.
You're well under that.
Yeah. Just. That goes in there, I'm assuming. And that goes on there.
No, that's the output, that's the outflate.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what?
Just put a little button on the side there. It's going well.
Yep.
Tell you what, mate, this isn't comfy.
It won't be yet. Right.
That doesn't look too bad. That looks alright actually. You could always, one thing you can always do is if you find it's a bit tight against stuff, you can always let a little bit of air out because your body weight will add pressure to it.
I can always move that seat forward
Yeah.
a bit. But apart from that...
Does that feel like it's going to be comfy?
Oh yeah, definitely. Afternoon, it's 4:30. Is it 4:30? 5:30 nearly. We're going to have some lunch, so it's chicken with sweet and tangy barbecue beans. Et voila. Doesn't look appetising, but it tastes bloody great. How's yours?
Almost edible.
Almost.
Almost edible.
What is it you had?
Indomie noodles and chicken in white sauce with pistachio nuts.
Looking a bit ominous. So that was over that way, and it looks as though it's just passing over us, so we're pretty good. Over that way's... yeah, it's alright. Still warm though.
Yeah.
I just had a roll of thunder over there. Got a rainbow there. And it's looking decidedly dark over there. But it is still warm, isn't it?
Very.
So we've currently got this ominous looking cloud going on overhead, but I think that's going to pass over the hill there before it gets to us. Over there it's been raining in the distance, but certainly that's not going to hit us.
Deck.
Oh, I just looked across there. Oh, we've seen a sort of storm. Oh.
Hello. Guess who's left his camera out?
Right, it's time for bed. Good night. I've been awake for a while. Morning. 7:43. 7:44. Slept all right on this new mat. It's a little bit squeaky, but I'm hoping with it being new, that's why it's just needs wearing in. But it's a lot comfier. Even managed to watch England play the World Cup on my phone last night, which was nice. Looks like Karl is up. How did you sleep?
Not bad, yeah, not bad. Slept for a good solid 6 hours, which was alright.
A solid 6 hours.
Which is rare for me as an old fart.
Is it? Well, yeah, you know, now that you're
Shush.
well above middle-aged, and soon be time for your bus pass.
Bus pass and a coffin.
Bus pass and a coffee. Yeah. I thought you were going to say bus pass and a coffee.
Well, I might be coffee this morning.
Yeah. Right, let's head to Pickering. We're in Pickering.
Pickering. Wasn't there a funny story about Pickering, about a Viking?
Yeah, there was. A lot of things been going on. That's why I haven't been posting videos for a good while. Started a new job, and unfortunately I lost Nita. Lost her 2 weeks ago. And so today, going on a car camp with Carlos. Nita passed away on the Thursday, and we were due to do our first camp the Saturday. Past 2 weeks have been extremely difficult. I don't quite know how the direction this is going to go. I wasn't going to do a video, but because Nita was a large part of the channel, I thought it fitting to give her the send-off and that she deserves. If there's one thing that she loved was going camping. When I was getting the kit ready, she'd be barking like hell around my feet. She knew what was happening. She knew we were going on an adventure, and she loved them. And unfortunately, she's not here. grief is... Oh, the grief has been unbearable. I can't even begin to explain the pain and just the agony, the pain, the loss of my little girl that shared my life as I shared hers for 12 and a half years. And so the other day I went to pick up Nita, her ashes, from the vets where sadly she had to be put to sleep. See, it was just me and Nita, my little companion, my sidekick, my constant, my best friend. She was my world. Life is just so empty without her. So empty. And it's strange as well, this grief, because this grief, it just hurts so much more than when I lost my dad. And that's not to say I didn't love my dad, of course I did, but I wasn't caring for him throughout his life. There were parts when my parents moved to Spain where I didn't see them for a long while, unless I flew over. Whereas with a dog, you're there constantly. Every day. I want to talk about grief as well for anybody that's going through this. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. I have cried, I have ugly cried, I have sobbed. Every single day for the past 2 weeks. Reading a quote, having a dog or any animal, pet should we say, is the most rewarding yet devastating relationship you can have. And by God, that is so true. When I wanted a woman to be obsessed over me, I never thought that female would end up being a 16 kilo staffy. Friends and family say she idolised me, because I idolised her. So yeah, grief. The first week is horrendous. If you've got friends and family, make sure they're around you to look after you. Be kind to yourself. As I said, there's no right or wrong way to grieve. I've been out for walks with Nita's lead to the places that we used to go. I've had people ask if I've lost my dog. Because she wasn't attached to the lead. And having to explain, yes, I've lost my dog, just not in the way that you think. And the people who've gone through the same thing is surprising, to say the least. And I think that's only something that was, I will say, dog owners. We don't own them. They're part of our families, of course. But the support that you get from people, strangers just walking their dogs, is amazing. And there are things that you'll start noticing as well. So for me, it was Nita's nose art on the balcony door glass. It was a toys, a bed, a water bowl, a food bowl, and in the food bowl there was 2 pieces of kibble that she'd left the night before. They're still there 2 weeks later. There is no right or wrong time to remove those things. You do it in your own time. You know, those little rituals, like if you were leaving to go to work or when you came back, all those are still there. Because over the course of however many years you've had your dog, your brain has built those maps. Those little neural pathways in your brain that you will find that you still do, because you give that input but there's no output coming back. You give that, there's output from you but there's no input coming back, and that's where your brain goes, what's going on? This doesn't feel right. And it's the part of grief that really, really stings. And of course there's all those firsts as well. Going to bed if your dog slept on the bed, just going to bed in general, waking up in the morning and finding that they're not there, going to work, coming home, going to do the shopping. Nita used to come with me to do the shopping. She'd sit in the car, and when I got to the shop I'd say, right, wait here, I won't be long. And I used to laugh at myself as though she was going to go anywhere. And it was those little things. really, I guess I want to celebrate Nita's life. This stinky, mangy, this stinky, mange-ridden, skinny little staffy that came into my life and changed it for the better. So with that in mind, please join me and celebrate Nita's life.